What's up, y'all? Good Monday. Good to see y'all. Listen, y'all. If y'all don't know, this is TFG Tonight, and I'm your host, Mr. Haynes. And this is the best morning show that you can watch at night. Y'all listen, that's Devin, that's Lee, and that's Kenny.
I'm trying to be nice.
Black said we got two Americans.
Let's say to my brother Black, man, I think you could be a preacher. I ain't never heard somebody that use a curse word and then read a scripture right after. You know?
So let me state for the record, I am a misogynist. You know?
Pull out your card, Doc. He's
and I'm a chauvinist as well. Anybody who knows me knows that.
That's right.
Now I can go back to minding my own business. Either that boy is Benjamin Button or somebody lying.
And listen, and that boy may be mentally 12, but he's 34.
You bad boy, you don't do it again.
I'll let Black articulate a little bit better than that.
Nope.
Okay.
Never mind.
It's good for the soul. It's like medicine, right?
Yeah, for real.
That's all I gotta say. I wish I had one of them applause buttons to, like that.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday.
What up, y'all? It's Monday, and it's a very important Monday because we own. That's the only reason it's important, because we own. So I am excited to be on with y'all. Listen, it's been 7 days since we seen y'all, and boy, how much has transpired in 7 days? Well, I like to hear it, and here we go. Let's bring the folks on, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, come on in here, brothers. I think she's getting off the plane, so y'all ain't got to leave. She'll be here in just a second. Y'all know how she is. They already leaving. She coming.
Right.
What's up, gentlemen? Y'all all right?
What's up, brother? Good.
Fantastic. Listen, Kenny told me I gotta keep my mouth shut because I was already running my mouth backstage, ready to talk sports, and it's just a lot going on in the world, y'all. So listen, we're gonna pull this thing up and get it started. So y'all know how we do. Talking point tip, y'all. When y'all come in, if y'all hear us saying something y'all like, that is at the bottom of the screen. Holler at your boys, and you know what I'm saying, and just. I ain't ate dinner yet, so maybe y'all can hook a brother up right quick. I'm hungry, man. Yeah, but anyway, that's what we do. So listen, y'all, I just want to follow up on a few things that has taken place here. Number one, I want to follow up on our boy Sanders. Not so much about his house, but y'all know, like he got 11 sanctions coming down the chute. But ironically, the school did it to themselves, and I know what they're doing, man. Listen, Dion, he's already hot. What up, Craig? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Craig? How you doing, brother?
Man, good to see you, dude. Happy New Year. I got one this last week. I can say it. Devin said I can't say
that. Right. Yeah.
So good to see y'all. And everybody else is on. I see y'all back there hiding. Come on back there.
What's up,
going on,
man?
Hey. I'm gonna need you tonight, so you make sure you got your keyboard ready. I'm gonna hear y'all talk about a couple things I got to talk about. So, but Kenny, I don't. Is this like some real issues, or is it gonna be serious?
No, man. If you read through the violations, they were minor.
Okay.
One of them was having a yoga instructor. Carol. Hey, Carol, how you doing? We remember, Carol, not to call you miss.
That's right.
We got you. Thank you for dropping in. We love you guys. No, it's most of them are minor. I think the thing is, Coach Prime got to understand, when you do social media and the way he does it, a lot of people don't like that. And then a lot of these schools, they see that the money that's being made, because let's be honest, Coach Prime and his sons are making money in the social media world. And I know we're probably gonna talk about the house that his sons came together. But long story short, these minor violations. It's no big deal. This happened at all colleges a lot of times. So
yeah.
It is what it is.
Now, as far as these recruits, man, folks were leaving and all that kind of carrying on. I mean, again, we when he came down, when everything started hitting the fan, we were like, listen, don't gonna jump off the bandwagon, but we're gonna pump the brakes a little bit. We're moving too fast, and so is Deion gonna be all right though? I know the hype is dying out because of just how he ended the season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're trying to humble coach. That's right, Craig.
I think he's gonna be all right. Then I'm gonna let Brother Black speak on it. But here's the thing: I think eventually Coach Prime is gonna get frustrated with college football. He's gonna get frustrated with the NCAA, with the outdated rules and what you can and can't do. A lot of this stuff. So I think what's gonna happen, Coach Prime eventually is gonna say, you know what, I'm done at the college level.
He going to NFL?
I think eventually he will. I think he's gonna get frustrated with the NCAA. That's my opinion.
Okay, Black, what you thinking? And talk about this house, these boys. I don't even know why he need another one.
I agree with Brother Kenny, and I agree with the statement that Craig said. I do think this is what happens when you shine too bright.
Yeah,
and this is a little reminder that somebody's over you. But I agree with what you said, Brother Kenny. He not. One thing about Deion Sanders, he gonna be his authentic self.
Yeah.
And the reality is, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Right.
I love the fact that his kids banded together to give him the house. He's shining a light brighter than they ready for, and he's shaking the establishment at his core.
Right.
And I agree with Brother Kenny. One or two things are gonna happen because he's not gonna change. He's gonna shine even brighter. Either they're going to he's gonna upset the apple cart, and they're gonna have to evolve to the point that the good old boy network is no longer there, and he gonna blow the freaking doors off the system, or like Brother Kenny says, he gonna walk. Either way, he's gonna shine as bright as he can, and the path for him to go to the NFL is never been brighter. If you look at what's happened with the NFL and the coaching carousel, there's a reason why Belichick can't
get a job. Right. Yep. I already know where you're going.
The game is evolving right in front of these people, and they're not ready for it.
That's why Saban left too. Yeah. So yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And again, right. No, I get it. Yeah. See okay. I was going to. Okay, this will lead us into the next part of this thing. So that's the whole point about the old guards, the old white guards. It ain't like it used to be, and here it is politically. These old white guards, them women got 83 million from that boy. Right. It's no longer the good. It's not the golf. Good old boys with the guys only, ladies forbidden. It's no longer that way anymore. So again, these boys are not. They're not doing well. Y'all check on your white friends. They're not doing good. check on if they're over 60. They're not doing well, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Yeah. So I'm just being honest. Now I want to say this just for the political sake. Y'all, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on. There's a lot of things going on around here about this little attack that just happened to these soldiers. Now, I'm not going to trip about them being black. That I don't think that had nothing to do with it. But for some reason, they wanted to make sure we knew all three of them that died was black. Oh, that don't mean nothing.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, they were. But here's the reality: Iran wants America to start. They want some smoke. And again, in my conspiracy type of way, you know what I'm saying? She said falling down. That's funny. I really feel like this. Y'all remember House of Cards? Did y'all watch that?
I didn't.
I never watched.
I never did.
And I mean to. I plan to.
It's good. After the third season, I can't. I won't give credit, but the first three, amazing. Yeah, but this really reminds me of this moment because again, when you say life, art imitating life, like the reality is there's some back channeling going on that Iran is trying to force the hand of America to get involved into something. Again, when it comes to the border and Trump not wanting them to do the very thing that they said they've been trying to do for decades, and now y'all don't want to do it. Y'all want to wait till he get in. So this attack, man, y'all hold on to your hats, y'all. I don't know how bad this is gonna get, but the whole thing about checking on your old white friends,
that's where I want to go.
Yeah, come on.
Because never has America been in this weakened state. Yeah. Where Obama had left off.
Thank you, Carol. Yeah.
the respect for America was probably at its highest in 50 years. And what we've witnessed in probably the last 16 years, you have octogenarians trying to run a country where, once again, America is a business. Don't get it, folks, don't get it twisted. America is a failing business. That's why they even put Donald Trump at the helm when he did. They wanted a businessman because we're failing. And you talk about what's going on, we could do a whole show on just how far behind America is on every single level.
Education,
our currency
technology.
Is not what if we are so far behind, it's not even funny anymore, people. The only thing we produce is entertainment. And you have octogenarians running this country. And so what Iran is seeing, never before has there been chinks in the armor. Because if you look at what's coming behind, if we put Biden back in office and he's in his 80s, if something happens, Kamala Harris is going to run the country? Or do you want that fool back in the office? What does it say about our country that a former president who instigated an insurrection and half of the country believes he is the right choice?
Right.
Wow, people.
That says it all right there.
Wow.
Hey, Sugar.
What's going on, Lady D?
What's up, lady?
Hi. So flustered. No.
KBS, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man.
Hey, what's up, fam? What's up, Kennard?
Say, Carol, they see the weakness in this country. Listen, everybody sees the weakness in this country.
Yes.
And the problem is that everybody has their agenda and they're wanting I'm telling y'all, this is the year that we have to vote for the next president, and he's going to jail if something doesn't happen. And here's the reality: either the justice system is going to fail us, or these good old boys going to show y'all what they really made of. Okay, so y'all just hear my words and watch what I'm telling y'all. You just make sure you got a few dollars underneath your mattress. Just hold on.
Right. Or in a paper bag in your refrigerator.
Something.
In the freezer.
Just don't put all that money in that bank, y'all. Just be careful now. Yeah, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, so okay. She said, that's really sad. It's 45 is our savior. Well, he ain't mine. Yeah, no.
He ain't mine. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he ain't mine. So, well, all right, y'all. So I listen. Like Lee said, there could be a whole show, and we may end up having to do one the closer we get to things, and so that we can start connecting these dots. Right. So I just need to see a little more of what's going. But I can see what's going on. But as we see more, we'll connect dots. Because I'm telling y'all, everybody, if y'all not paying attention to the Pentagon, they're already saying we're not looking to fight with Iran. And there's a reason why, and they know that they're provoking them on purpose.
Yep.
But there's dots behind. Again, tell your grandkids to pull out one of them little playbooks so y'all can see the 1, 2. There's dots being connected. Okay, all right. But y'all go watch House of Cards, because they already talked about that years ago. So okay, I'll just tease it. All right, sister, you all right?
I am. I was just having my computer. I feel like I need a new one. Someone disagrees. Try to fix it. There you go.
Okay.
You got one like I got. I don't want to say what I call it before we came on air. You know what? I'm not gonna say that.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
All right.
Well, we done did most of the show. Now we on your part. No, okay.
I'm gonna call my computer. I'm gonna name my laptop Old Faithful. That's what we gonna call it. I don't believe in wasting money. So there we go.
Don't you do
I
it.
know
Don't
that's
you do
right.
it.
I'm with you on that.
All right. Well, listen, y'all. Today is tax day, and this is the first day. I know a lot of y'all. On January 2nd, y'all already had y'all stuff filled out. Y'all done took them loans from Jackson Hewitt and all the other people that let y'all collect y'all money up front. Y'all know how much interest they getting from y'all from that, right? I just need to hear not there. But today is the day that you can actually file your taxes, right? Okay, so just congratulations to all those that's gonna get something back. Now listen, Black has had a lot of jobs, so I ain't asking him. So I'm just hoping that he may have done taxes in his life. So I just go see. I ain't even know, but I know him. He did do a lot of stuff, right? So let's just talk for just a second. Just some good tips I got one. Y'all go on and file because ain't no extra child tax credits coming. So don't wait on nothing. But let's just give the folks a couple of things they need to make sure that they're doing. Because is we still using other people's kids now?
I don't know. I ain't, but
I'm too scared to do it.
You ain't lying. Listen, I've done my taxes. I've done my taxes since I was 18. I got audited one time, and that's because I got married, and my things went from 600 to 10,000, and they was like, what you doing? Something going, and I got married, clown. So, but other than that, I've been pretty chill. So, I mean, here's my first question, and I'm just asking all y'all, like, why do people want to go to these random, just getting started clowns that's hustling because they got laid off at the General Motors or selling insurance, and then they open up a tax business? What is the point of going to these tax people? Why you can't just do it on your own?
That's human, because that's human nature. In my personal opinion, it's human nature. People are in my opinion, are always going to take the path of least resistance. And we become a microwave society. The attention span of Americans, that's the reason why TikTok is so successful.
Right.
You've created a system that caters to the attention span. And it's filtered down to our generations to where kids won't sit still.
Right.
And even parents, people want it now.
Right.
And so that's the big sell right there, that rather than sit at home and pull up the software and walk through it yourself, I work in the education business, and to do a FAFSA takes about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me. People will go to extremes not to simply sit still and read something that would take them 20 minutes. And so the idea that somebody could do it for them, and especially, I hate to say this, amongst our people, we are the most disposable MFers on the planet. We will give our money away over nonsense. We're the ones that's in malls buying gold chains, and comedian Chris Rock made a joke about it one time about black millionaires putting rims on their cars and they spinning. We will give money away when we don't have to.
Yeah. Sister, I mean, IRS is saying we could do it for free on their website now. I mean, so what's a good tip can you give the folks about their taxes?
Well, I'm different than y'all. I know some dumbass people that ain't got no business trying to sit at no computer and do no taxes.
It's my point.
Okay.
I'm just being real, and it literally walk you through step 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
What's your name? Step 2.
Yes.
Where you live? Step 3.
Yep.
And I could still see them on there confused, going to prison next year because they gonna figure out a way to put in an extra zero, and they gonna be like, "Ooh, I can just get 30,000." And so some people ain't got no business, but a lot of the people that I know of who get their taxes done at like a Jackson Hewitt is because I heard that folks was getting refunds on like 1231 or 1230.
That's a loan. Ain't
and
no way.
They was getting it like that way because they know people want their money so early,
right?
That they're willing to let them do it. And the people who do wait till now, when we know if we do our own taxes that you get your refund pretty quick. You can actually on TurboTax pay a few extra dollars and get it pretty quick.
Yeah,
but they believe that the only way to get it quick is to go through like a third party. So a lot of them just don't know. I personally haven't had a refund in so long. I just be hating on the ones who do. And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be low key looking out to see who car gonna be gone, or who gonna get or who got a new car this year that's different than their car.
You just being petty. You being petty.
I ride my Red Lobster to see all the extra cars, nail shop, be crowded. Yeah, I be hating a little bit.
That's true.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's true.
Well, go get that man another baby. Y'all can get another 1,500.
Oh, there you go. There you go, right there.
Carol said she used to do her own, but she don't do it no more because she got too many investments, and you know,
she went exactly where I was going to go. I think if you have a lot of different income streams, a lot of different investments that you do, and you're not really equipped to do your taxes, I would advise you to go to a tax professional so they can get you the more bang for your buck. I mean, you can get some deductions that you may not, because if you're not really educated in this tax system,
right,
you may be leaving money on the table, and the IRS and the government is keeping some of the money that you should get back. Yes, so I would say to those that have different income revenue streams, a lot of different investments, that type of stuff, I would say, yes, go to a tax professional, but make sure it's a legitimate one. Now,
please.
Don't go to the mom and pop that they just open one up. They got a Church's Chicken in the corner over there.
That's it.
And they got chicken grease on your tax returns. So be careful.
Listen,
how much are we getting now, y'all? Question for y'all: how much are you getting per kid now?
It's like 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
2 or 3.
Yeah, I have my kids grown, Lady D. I ain't got no. My kids are adults. You know, they need to be claiming my old ass on their tax returns so they can get some money for me.
I was filing with 3 kids. I think I only got back like $4,000, but I hear they balling this year. I don't.
No, ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, I've never gotten money for kids. The trifling bitch I deal with, she always got the money.
He don't mean it's not. I'm not gonna lie. He do mean it. Yes, he does mean. Well, I will say this: if the person that's doing your taxes is doing your braids, you probably ain't getting nothing back. So just be careful.
you get some bag of hair,
right? If the man that's selling you a car is also saying he'll do your taxes before you leave, just know, no, don't do that. Okay, like no.
I do want to give one final shout out on this subject of money.
Yeah.
We as a people, we have to get better at understanding our money. And this is not just for us sitting here. I'm talking about even rich people.
Sure.
It's very saddening when we still see in 2024 rich people, millionaires who are balling, rappers, sports people, and even legitimate actors and actresses, only to find out that 5 years later, they owe the IRS $8.2 million. When you think about what's happened to somebody like Mary J. Blige, who had to basically start over. You think about Chris Tucker, who basically, we don't come from money as Black people, but it's high time we pay more attention. If we have the capacity to invent dances and things like that, it is time that we take a little bit of time to understand money. We don't have wills. And so even for people who, wills are not just for people who are filthy rich.
Right.
Us sitting right here who have income and 401ks, if you don't take the simple steps of saying who's going to be your beneficiary and notifying that person and giving them that information that if something happens to me, here is my password, here is the code. Yeah, because that money goes back and you worked your whole life and it goes to the government. We gotta do a better job, people.
Yeah. So y'all be careful out there. Listen and help your people out. Yeah, Miss Carol said 2,000 child credit. Yep, that's what I remember. And again, they got a lot of news out here talking about you're gonna get more and there's more of this. Just keep doing what you've been doing. If you whatever you did, it worked out for you last year. Don't do nothing. Don't switch up on them. You're gonna catch your slip. She said, "Lee, my daughter first year in college taught me about my money." That's what's up. Craig said, "Truth be told, it's better to owe nothing than for the government to owe you. You're basically letting the government hold on to your money when you can keep more money for yourself throughout the year." Yeah, that's good advice too. Just made my will and it's in the safe deposit box. Congratulations, Carol. That's a good job. What up, Candace?
What up, Candace? How you doing?
All right, listen. We get this every year, but it's gonna be a little different this year. April Fools in 2024. It's gonna affect about 23 million fools. So apparently this year they are going to do away with discounted internet. And it's gonna happen in April. Says millions of Americans, this is by The Street. It's the report by The Street, some internet report says millions of Americans may face the risk of losing internet access or having to pay more for their internet as early as April if Congress don't approve funding for a widely used federal aid program. It says the Streets J.D. Durkin delves in. It says there's a ACP, which is called the Affordable Connectivity Program, which is a first of its kind. So if they don't pass this infrastructure bill, repairing roads and bridges across America's community, it's supposed to include this package program, Affordable Connectivity, which offers discounted internet plans to many low-income households through partnership with 1,700 broadband providers. 23 million households across the country depend on these discounts. I think the internet could use a break because I'm pretty sure all these people getting these discounts, they're getting them for a reason. So I don't know. I mean, what y'all think the world gonna feel like if they can't get on the internet?
Well, to me, once again, this is another failure of America as a country. I truly believe in my heart, just like healthcare should be universal, internet should be universal.
Yeah, at this point, I agree.
You know, there was a time when having a cell phone was a luxury item. We're all old enough to remember that time when cell phones came out. Luxury. Cell phones are a necessity now. You see homeless people with cell phones.
You do.
You know,
in jail.
And people in jail because it's as natural as putting the watch on the internet. Having access to information should be universal. Right. But once again, capitalism has reared its ugly head, and that we have to wait on Congress or the government to pass a bill to give something as fundamental as access to information, which they should realize. They realize it, but the greed is worse. That this is not about white, black, yellow, rich, poor. This is about common access to educate people for them to be better. And the internet affects every single thing we do: banking, hospitals, commerce. This makes no sense.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it says that the more funding is urgently needed to keep the ACP in place so that it can continue to support the households that rely on it and reach others that may be on the wrong side of the digital divide. So, Curl, I don't know if it's about the kids in school, but again, I'll say this, just playing the other side of this thing. The reason why most people want people on the internet is because it's the easiest way to track us. It's really Big Brother, you know what I'm saying? And so right now they're saying you're paying about between $30 and $75 a month for internet. I think that'll be a problem. I mean, sister, what you think about this?
I mean, I think it's dumb. I don't think that it's costing any more for the government to provide internet for anyone. And it also falls in line with public school system and all of that, because you make these children also have the internet in order to even do their work. And now I found out in our particular school district, they don't even have like snow days or things like that anymore.
Oh, because you do the school at home.
3 days, you still have to do school from home. So if you're going to force them to do school from home, then you need to provide the appropriate Wi-Fi. This is like a gouging thing where they're lying. And it reminds me of like the rolling blackouts last year where they were like, we don't have the afford. I mean, it's just a way to kind of get over on people. And I don't think that's like accurate. I have noticed that like things like Wi-Fi are more expensive. But as far as like, I don't even know how to access this free internet or cheap internet that they're talking about. That's never been an option to me. I wish I knew because I would have taken advantage. But also at the same time, if you're going to make kids use the internet and to do their work from home and school, then you need to make sure you're not providing it for cheap. You're providing it for free.
I'm telling you, my 9-year-old got a laptop before I did.
Yeah.
Why? Cause like, okay. And again, but y'all don't even like restrict it. Like they can still look at stuff that they ain't got no business looking at. And that's kind of a problem for me. So I don't know, Kenny. You know, what you thinking, man?
The thing that you said, that they said that more funding is needed to keep this program afloat. That's that's disturbing to me, because if you probably look through the government spending bills and the pork barrel spending that they're spending money on, and you telling me that you don't have the money to fund this program, I think you lying and the truth ain't in you.
Yeah, it is.
For real. So I mean, just like Sister Devin, Lady Devin said, and Brother Black too, the internet is a necessity, just like water and air is. Be honest with you. I mean,
that's right.
My granddaughter was out of school for one day, but she had to still do her assignments. How does she do her assignments? She has to have access to the internet. She has to log in with her own student ID to get into school. So come on, man, America, man. You know what? Y'all keep pissing on us and telling us that it's sunshine, but y'all, I mean, this is ridiculous, man. Come on now. We got to do better. We got to do better.
Carol says, but you have money to house him. Oh, hey, all right.
Yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole.
They gave
right
billions there with a B to the Ukraine.
Thank you. There you go.
And they qualify for Social Security for 7 years.
Wow.
There you go.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. No, you're right. Well, I just want y'all to know what's going on out there. So, you know, if it happens, just know it ain't April Fool's. She said you have 90 million for y'all know what's up. Listen, they not putting the wool over our eyes no more. You know what I'm saying? So that is. But all right, we're gonna keep it moving, brother. Listen, I needed to make space for this one because I had a lot to talk about all this food. So, come on, man, give us these. You know, there was a lot of sports going on this weekend. So
well, definitely everybody was glued to the television on Sunday. I'm sure we had the AFC and the NFC championship games. Craig says the government. What would he say? The government give billions away in government grants. They had the money. We totally agree, Craig.
Listen, you print money. So
speaking of giving away and wetting the bed, how about them Detroit Lions?
Well, them Baltimore Ravens. Good.
We're gonna talk about these NFL championship games. Let's start with the AFC first. They were on first, and I did pick the Ravens to win this game, and they wet the bed too, 17-10. Lamar Jackson probably saved his worst performance probably of the whole season for that game, but I got to give a little bit of credit to the Chiefs defense. They schemed him pretty good. He had a couple of big runs, but outside of that, he didn't do much. So I just want to get the families your thoughts first of all on this AFC championship game, them Chiefs and them Ravens. Let's start with Mr. Black right up here top. What you had a lot to say on Facebook. What's your thoughts on that?
I did. Well, first of all, there is a somewhat of a controversy because the NFL last week had already posted inadvertently the Niners versus the Kansas City Chiefs, which leaves a lot of people to kind of wonder.
That wasn't the NFL, Black. That's
okay.
Why. Yeah, always check with me. That was a news station that was a news station.
But what does it? So was they kind of prognosticating? But okay, it does for me. It did feel like this. It does make you question sometimes whether these thing is fixed, because what I got to say on that game was, it's frustrating to watch the Ravens play so uncharacteristic of what they had done. I'm literally watching a game in major gaps, but you won't run. You forcing plays. If you had told me that you could hold Kansas City to 17 points and you can't beat them, I have a problem. So I don't really know what they made. No adjustment in halftime. It was absolutely disturbing to watch that. And again, last thing I'll say on this. Every criticism that he gets now, he deserves. He got his money. He got his money.
You talking about Lamar?
Lamar Jackson. And you'll never get that close again. You'll never get that close again, in my personal opinion. That you had Burr hurt. Kansas City, she's played the worst they have been playing. The pathway was there for you to take it. You'll never get that close again.
Yeah.
That was them strong words from our brother Lee Black. Sister Lady D, I know you Cowboys, this and that, but you gotta have something to say about the Ravens and the Chiefs. You watch?
It's fixed, and not because I'm bitter. It's all fixed. They be throwing games.
Here we go.
None of it is
I'm getting ready to take a commercial. I'm getting ready to take a commercial break. I'll be right back.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
None of it's real. It's all fixed. It's all a cash grab. Some of these games that they play don't make no sense when they play
with Lady D.
Raiders. I just don't believe it. I just think they fixed.
I'm with Lady D. I'm with Lady D.
Wow.
I think the people with all the money be making bets and doing things in the background to make things happen, to make people trip over their own tennis shoes. And I just no.
I'm with Lady D.
Well, here it is for me as an athlete. I don't. If you play sports, stuff not fixed. Like as far as just that's how it is. I do believe there are people that have shaved points. I mean, we've seen them convicted for it. But as an athlete, if you play sports and you found out that people wanted you not to play your hardest because it's like the only thing's fixed is wrestling. That annoyed me. That's fake. But as an athlete, sports in its whole is not fake. Like you want to compete too bad, so ain't nobody gonna force you to like not compete like that. So I won't go that far, but I will say this to my point about them Ravens. Like it really speaks to because if you know where Baltimore where they are, like they all, in my opinion, they just knucklehead thugs, and I say that tongue in cheek. I know they're not like that, but here's my point. Like it just shows they were playing very low IQ football for me. It's like it doesn't make sense why y'all acting like that, but I can tell. It almost reminds me. You remember when Denzel and that white dude on Remember the Titans? They used to get into it because he was being real soft on the black kids, but he's being tough on the white kids. Mm-hmm. Like that's my opinion about the Harbaugh coach. Like I feel like he just kind of letting these talented black kids do what they want to do and not really giving them the discipline they need to go to the next level. I just think if in my opinion, and I'll move on, I wish Mike Tomlin would have been with the Ravens. Because I think that's what they need. They need a black coach that's not going to let you slide. I feel like Harbaugh be letting him slide, man.
I'm with Lady D. I agree with you that I don't think it's fixed in the sense that they go to the individual players, but calls and behind the scenes. And the Super Bowl that we got, it makes the most money.
Okay.
And didn't Dez make that comment, Dez Bryant, a while back that he thought
He did. So I agree with you as an athlete, brother Brandon. I don't think that individually those players throw the game or anything like that, but it's just awfully convenient that you play so against type in the game that matters the most. We're talking about last week, folks.
But there wasn't no bad calls in this game, though, Black. There was some bad plays.
Okay. Yeah, y'all watch TFG Sports Media, so y'all can get my editorial on this.
Even if they were not bad calls, he went against everything that makes him himself.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about Coach Harbaugh, he normally is holding him accountable. That team was undisciplined, unprepared.
That's what I'm saying.
And in the biggest game of their life.
But you know what's funny, you guys? Y'all not giving the credit to the Kansas City Chiefs defense. The defense schemed him perfectly. I mean, they were not a slouch defense. And I'm not gonna get into all the statistics.
I got you.
But that again, the Baltimore Ravens, they did wet the bed. I would say that Lamar Jackson didn't play well, but I think a lot of that had to do with the Kansas City defense too.
Kenny, I would say this to you to the point, and like you said, we should have do your show, especially for the Super Bowl. We should probably talk.
That's a good idea. We will do that. Lady D, you invited.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm there.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. And we'll do it for Kenny's show. Okay, cool. Yeah. But my thing is this. It was bad plays. Like it's not even the scheme. Like Lamar, do what you normally do and then let them beat you. But he wasn't even doing what he normally did.
That's my problem.
That's what I'm saying. So I really can't give them credit. It's like you was handing it to him, boy. Run the ball, dummy.
I can wait to hear what
Stephen again. The Kansas City defense had something to do with that. But let's move on to the NFC Championship game, and let's talk about them damn Detroit Lions that went to bed. And I'm gonna tell you, I was laughing. Because obviously, if y'all don't know, I'm a Packers fan, so I do not root for division rivals. So I was like, these Lions, they about to mess up. And good, lo and behold, they were up 24-7 at the half. And lo and behold, those Niners made a run. And 34-31. And the head coach, Dan Campbell, he made 2 fourth-down decisions that he should have just took the points. If he would have took the field goals at those 2 decisive moments, Lions probably would have won that game. But again, the 49ers showed that bang, bang, Niner gang. I was messing with them 49ers fans because I know they were nervous at halftime, but they came back and won that thing. I didn't get to see it. So I want to get you all's reaction. I'm going to start with the lady of the crew. Miss Devin, did you watch this game?
I did not watch that game because I'm sick of football. I am just over it. The only reason I'm still interested is because I want to see Usher. Other than that, I wouldn't have no more.
Okay. So you didn't have a dog. Never mind. I know you don't have a dog in the fight. The Cowboys at home. They fishing with us too. So anyway, all right. All right, brother Brenton, your take on this Lions 49ers.
That's a stubborn coach, man. Like sometimes you shoot your own self in the foot, brother. And I know you wanna stick to what you've been doing. But man, sometimes you gotta let that pride go, bro. Take the points. Be smart, man. Right. Come on, you up. Stay up. Because then that's one thing about sports. That momentum is real. Right. And you had your foot on their neck, and all it was, you could have stood. But again, that goes to show y'all playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Right. That's different. I say that you wanted to because again, if it works out for him, he's a great coach, right? But again, you got to be sensible. That's why, I'll say this, I'm giving a horrible analogy because it ain't the same thing. But I really appreciate when my daughter played. She played with a coach that's been coaching for 30 years. She's seen everything, so she doesn't get too emotional and she doesn't get too low. So you need that type of stability because he's trying to make a name for himself at the same time. Why you trying to coach this game? It's like, bro, you can't do you need to have that guy that's been there already because he's not gonna be swayed by emotions and this gonna make my career. Because you're right. Had they everything he thought of worked, yes, you would have made your name. Yeah. But had you been there for 30 years, you would have just played football and just let the chips fall where they may.
Well, they wet the bed, so they BYOFP with us. They bringing their own fishing pole. We fishing in Lake Varnell. If y'all don't know what Lake Varnell is, watch the episode of Martin with Tommy Davis. And so y'all watch that. Brother Black, your thoughts on this NFC Championship game?
I watched the entire game, and it was like watching Space Jam.
Wow.
The Detroit Lions came out on fire, and then something happened at halftime where the Monstars took their brains all of a sudden, and they forgot how to play football. It was watching. But again, I'll end it quickly by saying this: we got the Super Bowl that makes the most money, makes the most exciting storyline. Because in reality, to Brother Brenton's point, I don't think the world is ready to see a bunch of thugs. And I use that title with Ravens. Lamar Jackson is not the face. I hate to say it. Let's just keep it real. He's not the face that you want plastered on the Super Bowl. Mahomes makes a better story, and so does Purdy. Yes. It makes the better story for money.
Better storyline, right?
For people to come in and you add Taylor Swift to the mix, they making money hand over fist.
Yeah, and I'm sick of that Taylor Swift. But anyway, so there you have it. We got the 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl February 11th. It's going down. Usher
and I'll be there.
So
I'll be there.
Talking about Usher halftime show, so it's a lot to look forward to with that. And then we're gonna cut it short, but I just want to mention real quick so we can move on. This I looked for an update on this Jackie Robinson statue. Stealing situation. The suspects hadn't been found yet, but if you don't know, his statue was stolen from a park in Wichita, Kansas last week. And they got video surveillance of a pickup truck backing up and cutting the statue away from the feet, just left the feet of the statue there, took the whole statue away. And they're still looking for the suspects. They have a $7,500 reward out Wichita Police Department. And this is another stain on them messing with Black history, you know. Jackie Robinson is getting disrespected, you know. Even
I'm gonna be like Pops and Barbershop as we close this segment. Don't nobody give a damn about no Jackie Robinson.
Oh, it's a flag. It's a flag. It's a flag
on the play.
On this play, brother.
Yes, sir.
Come on now. Yeah, wait a minute. You know, we're gonna have to talk about that later. Hey, all right, man. I'm gonna give it back to you, Britt. I'm about to get back on my red cup.
Get on that cup, boss. He over there trolling and everything. Nah, I was just playing. Carol is right. It made her angry. Black History Month is this week. You know, again, y'all check on your white boys because they having problems, man. They just all over the place right now. So, all right, okay. So listen, y'all. I got a new segment I want to bring to the table. It's called "Help Me Understand." Okay, and so sometimes it's gonna be about you ladies, and sometimes it's gonna be about us men. But I just want to help understand. I just want y'all to help me understand what's going on around here. Okay. So I'm gonna show y'all some things, and I just want to know, Devin, Carol, Diane, whoever else on here is
Craig.
Yeah, y'all tell me what's going on around here. Okay, now this first one is in Kenny's wheelhouse, and so what are they? Caitlin Collins, very well known basketball player. She's in college still now. I think she played for the Iowa.
Oh, you talk, yeah. Caitlin,
right? So there was this big ordeal that they tried to hurt her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ohio State when they played Ohio State, yes.
So I want us to take a look at this, and I just want y'all to help me understand something.
Caitlin Clark,
Property was Michigan, not too far from here. Plays high school ball in the area as well. He's out, but doesn't play much on defense.
Did she do that on purpose? And why do? And I'm not gonna generalize, ladies. I'm just asking. Oh, Iowa, that's right. But I'm not gonna generalize. Why do people want this kind of attention? Why do they? Okay, are we gonna agree that we're not gonna let our eyes lie to us and tell her that girl tried to hit Caitlin?
I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Just here's the backstory. Iowa went to Ohio State. The Big Ten women's basketball game. Iowa was ranked number 2. Ohio State was number 18. Ohio State upset them last week. Well, then the Ohio State fans rushed the court. You know, like in college basketball, if a team upsets another team, they rush the court. Well, the Ohio State fans rushed the court, and one of the Ohio State fans her and Caitlin Clark ran into each other. Caitlin Clark fell out like she had damn near died. Was about to go to the upper room. She grabbing her stomach. Security rushed her off to the court, and she just all bending down and then whatever. So that's what that's about.
And the initial report was they were just being so vague. They ran into Caitlin. You thinking, so your mind think it's a dude. They trying to hurt her, and it's like, but then when you see the video, it's like, girl, you did that on purpose. You just take the loss and stop wanting pity.
Well, this is America, and you cannot hurt a white woman. The most precious commodity in America is a white woman.
You know, when I was watching that video, you know, I was listening to your voice.
Like the male basketball players, y'all know they do it too. Ken, tell the truth. The male basketball players, you barely thump them, they gonna fall out on the floor and flail and all that. That's what she did.
But they doing it with another player. This girl here just trying
but in this case, she's a white woman. You can't hit a white woman.
But I'm thankful it was another white woman that did it, because had that been a black kid.
Yeah, but we were but in the words of Uncle Ruckus, we supposed to care because ain't nothing like a white woman. It ain't nothing.
Read Craig's comment, and he's on.
He said she's ready for the NWNBA. Her flopping skills are impeccable. Yes, sir.
And they are. That's true.
I just don't understand why people want that kind of attention. Just take your loss and go about your business, girl. Stop wanting some sympathy around here. That's exactly right. Saltine and that's right. You here for it?
All right, Charles.
Yes, sir. Okay, sisters, I'm gonna need y'all help with this one because I just don't understand. So y'all help me. What is wrong?
I don't get that.
It's giving TikTok wrong. It looked like a skit with probably her sister or her cousin.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna say this wasn't something
staged.
Staged, but I've seen that pettiness from women, and I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Why again? I know it, yes, but I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying.
So I get the point they were making, though.
I get you. Yeah, I get.
But help me understand what is wrong. Why do? Again, I'm not generalizing.
I'm a little different unless you're doing the most, and y'all know when you're doing the most, don't play. Like if we just going in somewhere and y'all hold the door for somebody, that don't really bother me. Or I like to travel. If you pick up somebody's luggage and put it in the overhead because she, it look heavy, I don't have a problem with that. But if you sit there doing the most and what I'm saying, and you want to sit there and hold conversations or going out of your way to piss me off, then that's a little different. But I'm just I don't get bothered by that. Wouldn't have bothered me, him picking up her towel.
Okay.
Like to where I'm going to do that over and over again, because to me that'll just make me look insecure and like I just got a problem with any woman that I think may be more attractive or as attractive than me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's my point. Right. That's the truth. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just want us to get to a space where we keep honesty on the table. If that's what you, but then don't, because listen, I'm not that dude. I'll leave your bag there and we'll keep walking. You know what I'm saying? But then I hear that, well, why you gonna help her? Well, it's a difference because you trying to strong arm this situation. Again, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like,
y'all be grinning a little too much. If he would have stood there too long and smiled too long, grinning, or if she would have grinned back, or she would have happened to smell some cologne and been like, "Ooh, you smell good," and you would have been like, "Ooh, thank you, my wife just bought me." Like, that's what I'm gonna get an attitude. Y'all like attention. Y'all be
I'm guilty of that.
It's too extra.
I'm guilty of that. I've always been very flirtatious. And I would have been the guy picking it up. And again, I do think it was staged, but they should have used better actors because I fat Trump the ass. It didn't make no sense. But they should got somebody more attractive to make the point and drive it home, because really, you got there on the beach. But I digress. I'm sorry, Sister Debbie.
But he ain't drinking, y'all. Either.
No, he's not. He really ain't.
I don't mind look. I am flirtatious. I would have got it, and to your point, Sister Devin, I would. Who you smell good or whatever. I probably would have said you got a fat little ass on you or whatever. That's just me.
Okay, he's not helping my point. So
let me tell you why you a Devin though. But let me tell you why. Because I'm petty as hell, and I ain't never worked on it none in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you feel why that's a problem. I'm gonna do something a little extra, and I'm gonna get your attention, and then we're gonna be fighting. We ain't gonna talk to you.
My.
I'll make sure you don't do that again.
And that woman done went on about her business. Be a gentleman, not a gigolo. Well, he can't help that. That's who he is. He tell y'all all the time that's who he is. But okay, all right. Well, Black didn't help my point. So now I understand, ladies.
Now you should have known Black. When I saw the chick that he picked the towel up for, and then his woman, I would have been like picking that towel up for the other woman too. Me personally.
Not you, Ken. Not you. What you drinking? Not you, Ken. You ain't one of them. What's been happening to my kid?
He Mrs. Barbie.
What is going on?
He and Mrs. Barbie, baby. I know what he said he's doing this year, giving everybody free dreams. Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hey. It's a new year. It's a new cup. New year, new cup.
Damn sure is. I tell you
that. Listen, y'all. He ain't sipping. He's swallowing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
hold
you know what?
Hold on. Pause.
This is a test. This is only a test.
All right, I'm sorry. I don't want it to get out of hand.
Hey, it's time to take a TV time out on that one.
You're like, no way.
Okay, all right. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just didn't help myself. We'll move on. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. I just need it. Y'all know I ain't into this. What is wrong with Megan and Nikki? I don't understand. What is this?
What's going on with them? They beefing?
Oh, they're at war. Yeah, they're at war.
Why?
Oh, wow. Oh.
Okay. She said no one watched that now, Ken.
Well, watch what, Diane? You told I hope
she said no. Watch that now, Ken. Oh, maybe she meant now. Watch that, Ken. Okay, maybe that's what she meant. All right. Well, he's looking, sister. So you listen. All right. Okay. Curl says I'm lost. I don't listen to either one of them. Yeah. Okay. Maybe just not our demographic. So I don't know. And but Black, do you know?
Yeah, because look, I just keep up with it because I ain't got nothing better to do. But it's I'm so serious. I'm sitting here to this every day, but it's petty. Okay. So it's a petty beef back and forth, shots fired kind of thing. And it's supposedly all started because Megan wanted to take a picture. How women be in a club and you offer her a drink and she didn't want to drink, then she said something insulting. It's been a lot of back and forth, but Nikki took it to the next level, like really just personal shots about, and a lot of subliminal messages about she needed to get on her good foot. Megan got shot in the foot. She called her out. She went all the way in.
Okay.
But the problem is now it's getting serious because they're dragging other. Erykah Badu has chimed in on this now. What's his name from UGK? His widow. They brought him into it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's Pimp C's widow. Yeah, so it's starting to get ugly. What started out as petty and kind of funny to watch, it's starting to get ugly now, and they need to dead it really quickly because.
Okay.
And what's crazy is men used to do this. Now it's women of hip hop doing this.
It just draws in the money.
Right, you hate to see that. I hate to see the women because the ladies in hip hop really kind of running the game right now. When you think about
they at the top.
They putting out a lot of good hits, and I hate to see that them at odds like that.
Yeah, I think it's the sex appeal that's why they on top. Nobody cares about.
I say that Queen Latifah and MC Lyte would have
never.
Right. Never. You're right.
Never.
That's silly. And Nicki Minaj likes attention. She stays online and stays on live. And I think she's been picking at Meg for a while. Meg made one statement in a song and she's making it into a big deal. I think just for attention. And she's got like a podcast and things like that. Yeah. But I just think it's tacky. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think her celebrity is too big to be getting in that petty BS. I wish people at her level would be more like a Beyonce. Y'all ain't never heard Beyonce respond to nothing.
That's true.
I know when her husband got caught.
No beef.
Right.
And I just wish she was the same. To me, that's the kind of stuff that Sexy Red and Glorilla that should be doing, not Nicki and Meg. I think it's even if you want to do a dig in a song, I understand that. But this social media beef is just crazy.
Well, honey, just keep flowing. I mean, you see y'all in their business, just keep going, honey. Who business you getting into now?
Well, I want to say in the words of what'd you say his name was from Martin? Ken.
Varnell Hill. Lake Varnell.
Did you miss me? While I was over there while I was over there minding my own business like I always do. I was looking at everybody being in an uproar over Taylor Swift, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm kind of sick of seeing her too. It just don't make no sense to me. And then Plies made a comment about, would y'all please quit shoving her down our throat? They got her on TV pretending she can dance and all this other stuff. And then even Shannon Sharp and what's his face?
Chad Ochocinco. Yeah,
was talking about her and saying that Beyonce doesn't move the needle like Taylor Swift. And I don't even know why we would compare
the two.
Right. But to me, because Beyonce to me caters to a different genre of people.
Different demo, different audience. Yeah.
Than Taylor Swift. But what I really want to ask y'all is, do y'all even think that Taylor Swift's and what's his face, Kelsey relationship is even real? It's almost giving publicity thing. They don't show real married couples on TV as much as they do. Right. Ken, do you even think that's real? I know you deep into sports world.
I think it's a real for the moment. I think it's just for optics. I think that's what it is, and the NFL is benefiting off of it because if you watch any of the games that she's at, they going 1,500 cutaways of Taylor Swift in the suite.
Yeah,
and some of the biggest watched games have been when Taylor Swift has been at the game. So it's all about optics. I don't, hell, they probably won't be together this time next year. So I mean, but the NFL is going to they're going to ride the wave.
Yeah.
And another real question to the other two dudes, Brenton and Mr. Black, and it might be a little ugly, but have y'all seen the previous women that this man used to date? These were sisters with curves.
Oh, they look good too.
Chocolate. How can a man truly go from only dating that and having a little swag to him to being with a pale, no shape, no, just straight salt, no spice, Taylor Swift? Brenton.
Yeah, I think Travis taking one for the team right now. You know what I'm saying? He probably getting a little bonus. I mean, but I will say this about the NFL. Just remember Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Like Pat married. I mean, Mahomes is married, so they can't use him. So Travis and Pat is like they just like, peas and carrots. So at this point, it's the NFL always capitalize on anything. And so they just had a bad name about women. And so anytime they can use, because a sister ain't gonna do this. And again, they're not going to showcase a sister. So again, take it for how you want. Know the country you're living in, please, and understand that's exactly what this is. And the reality is like you said, they ain't gonna put the girl that he really liked to smash. Again, this is a fling. But again, this is not the first time we've seen the NFL capitalize, because when Jessica Simpson was pretty popular back then, and so was Tony Romo. So they normally do it with the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And so, but it just so happened Pat's married. That's how I see it. But yeah,
I get it. Black, are you even just sick of them? I'm really just sick of hearing about it.
What up, DJ?
I rather enjoy it. Because again, I keep up with pop culture because I like effery and foolishness. It occupies my time. But the relationship is about as real as every woman that's had a child with Lil Wayne.
What?
We all know Lil Wayne is like a fried roach in the face, but he got money.
He used to be kind of cute now.
That man ain't
stop it, Devin.
Stop. When he came out the womb, his mother said, "Ooh," but okay, that man been ugly all his life. But Taylor Swift has a reputation for she changed men the way we change underwear. Yeah. But we live in a culture now where we don't call them hoes no more, so we can't call her a hoe. But she does change quite a few men. And to answer your question, sister, I can't speak for every man, but we have a type. Men have a type. And he does have a type. But Beyonce had a song called Upgrade. Let me upgrade you. This is an upgrade, and it's a good business move for both of them. Yes, he has a type, but if you have an opportunity, this is Nick Cannon marrying Mariah Carey. Never wanted to be married to Mariah Carey, but she's Mariah Carey, for God's sake. So you have a beautiful black sister, but you now have an opportunity to, at the time he started dating her, she hadn't hit $1 billion, but she was already worth $500-600 million. Yeah. And now his profile goes to the roof. And speaking from a man, whether she keeps him for a year or not, do you know how much snaps this man gonna get behind this? It's the best game in the world. That's just it though, because once she leave, he's been with Taylor Swift, just like JD has been with Janet Jackson. How the hell you get Janet Jackson? And so yes, this flat, skinny white woman with a pale face, it's a good business decision for her and him. She started dating him right at the time when her concert, and she was about to release the movie footage. And fair or unfair, she has always been compared to Beyonce. But again, we all know that a black person, you have to work twice as hard to get the job done. Even though they're in different demographics, she clearly can't. What does it say that Taylor Swift, this coming when the Grammys hit, she's about to be the most successful female artist in history?
And I just don't get, and I don't get it, but I'm
right
not supposed
now,
to
as we speak, she has more Grammys and awards than Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, but she is the face of music, and we are in America, folks. And don't ever forget that. So we got the ultimate couple to market, and as Kenny said, this is about money, pure and simple. Her cachet went through. She got to get track of a fan base that don't follow her, and whether you're sick of her or not, it still generates money. I never liked Kevin Hart, but he appeared he was like a little ant, and he exhausted, his fame until he's worth $450 million. She hit over the $1 billion mark because where she was already had the Swifties. Now you have women tuning into football who don't give a damn about the game. They just want to see Taylor Swift.
Just want to see her. Yeah.
Right.
I get you, but DJ, I don't think he's ever slept with that woman. I think he's still sleeping with the same women that he was sleeping with. He didn't need her to get snatched. Just the fact that he play football. Even the dudes that make $100,000 on the practice squad are still getting stuff thrown at them from all angles just because they simply wear the uniform. Like, I guess it benefits him financially because I've never seen him in commercials or anything like that before her. So it's making him more marketable. It's making him softer. It's making him more salty and just plain. You know what I'm saying? Which won't benefit him in the woman world. But, I get it. I'm just kind of sick of hearing about her. Sick of seeing her. Sick of her pretending to know how to do certain dances at the football game. She just looked dumb. I just and enjoy her billions. And I just need the Super Bowl to be over for this reason. If nothing else, they're gonna do it next year, and then they'll get over it. So now I'm gonna go back to my own business.
My. Listen.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
I know, Miss Devin. Well, according to her scheduling, she won't be able to attend the Super Bowl because her concert, her world tour, she would be in somewhere out of the country when the Super Bowl is played. So she won't even be at the Super Bowl.
Well, they say they calculated it that the time difference should get her back here. They say so. I don't know. I don't really
they say she's not going to be there because she's going to be on the last leg of her world tour, so she won't even be attending the Super Bowl. Thank God.
What me and Kenny ain't doing is arguing about Taylor Swift. I know that much.
We damn sure ain't.
No, sir. Yes, sir.
The two black men arguing over a white woman? No, we're not doing that on TFG tonight.
Not in 2024. Listen, shout out to all these insect references that Black is giving us today. We had roach and ant. Slide a caterpillar in there today sometime for me, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't mean to be a wet blanket to my sister and all that, since these Taylor Swift things. But listen, if we really want to talk about all the exes that Taylor had, y'all just how y'all feel about Usher's exes? Okay, then we'll keep it going.
Wow.
Well, I heard he was a homosexual, but I don't know.
This is a test. This is only a test.
They don't call them that anymore. Now they're on the term as
Devin meant allegedly, guys. She meant allegedly.
I said I don't know. That's what Kiki
here in Atlanta, that is
like that
pretty much known. Well, here in Atlanta, that's pretty much why they accept it. But now there's a softer term like Dwight Howard. Now you can suck a little stick and just be a non-heterosexual.
Ooh.
Do I have any more topics to talk about? Let's go to some
can we move on? Can we move on?
Man, listen, I'm just saying
non-heterosexual behavior. And Tank says if you suck a stick a couple of times, that don't mean nothing.
Okay, all right. I apologize for even going there. I'm just saying. Y'all love Usher. I'm just like, y'all see his fight.
I love me some Usher.
I love him too.
All right. Well, listen, Black Love series, y'all. Yeah. That's just it. I have nothing more for this situation. Pet peeves. I don't know if we define the term pet peeves. I had to look it up. I was like, I don't even really know what it means, but it's what is specifically, what do you find annoying? What is directly, this is you, not generalizing, like what annoys you? Maybe it's in a relationship, again, or just friendships, whatever. What is the most annoying thing to you as a person? And if it's about relationship, then so be it. Kenny,
okay.
What is your most annoying? What is your pet peeve?
And this is relationship wise, since we talking about black love, I would say a woman that listens to respond rather than to listen to understand.
Okay, and before you break, I want you to break that down. But y'all, give me y'all's in the comments too. What is y'all pet peeves? I'm just really interested. I'm really interested to know what ticks people's off. But go a little deeper. What does that mean? What do you mean?
That means if I am expressing myself about some things that I may not, I have issue with, and your response is, well, I don't like the way you do this.
Yeah,
but that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about. We'll get to yours, but can you at least listen to hear what I'm saying first before we get to that? That irks me because I feel like I don't have a voice.
Cool. Carol says people who ask for help and don't take it. That is a good one. And what's the point of you asking? They want attention. Man, we've been on this attention thing today for some reason. All right, I don't know. Sister, I know you got plenty, but
I do. I'm trying to think of one that ain't.
We know Winnie got a laundry list.
I do. I got a whole list. But
just give me that one.
I can just say it as across the board, relationship or not, is over the top morning people. Drive me crazy.
Over the top, like in the daytime.
The top morning people.
I'm not a morning person, and people who are true morning people drive me crazy. I don't want to talk to nobody before 9 a.m. I don't want to engage. It just drives me crazy. Like, go find something to do, and that's and that could. And I have like lots of people in different areas in my life, family, and all that, who are morning people, and it's just a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so DJ says entitlement, and watch that man do everything. He says, shut up and watch that man do everything you want. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that is pretty annoying and that's contagious. People are always on the attention thing. They are, girl. I agree with you. All right, my brother. What is your pet peeve?
I'm glad you said with an S, pet peeves, because like Sister Devin, I'm simpatico. My pet peeves are everything about a woman before 9 o'clock and after 3 a.m.
Everything about a woman before 9 o'clock p.m.
Everything.
So you saying she can't spend a night? She can't come with us.
She cannot spend a night. I have discovered about myself that I'm truly disturbed by her existence before 9 o'clock.
Mama.
I get off at 7. I need those couple of hours to decompress, take my shower, eat. Like it'll be a little late tonight because this is Monday. I'm a very different person after 9 o'clock. My brain is still in work mode when I first get off. So having a woman in my presence, she's just gonna piss me off. They talk too much, ask questions, move around, they in the way, turning on lights and shit, just all kinds of annoying shit. And like Devin, you can't spend a night because I like my bed very neat, messy covers, turning on lights, just kicking all around and shit, putting their feet up against me. I'm not a snuggler, all that. You can't be talking to me in the morning. I don't want to hear that shit in the morning. And so I'm as charming as I can be, but get the hell out while we're still on good terms at 3 o'clock so I can take my shower, change my sheets, get every semblance that you've been here, light my candles, get all your shit and go. And so all of them, the whole thing bothers me. Hair on my pillow, hair in my sink, hair on the stove, just all kinds of shit.
Yeah, it was you. Girl, you took the word. Listen, y'all. Wednesday, real talk for real man. Pet peeves.
Right.
Continue.
I do not like spooning. No,
you don't like spooning.
There's having somebody all hot and sweaty up against you, especially if you just had sex. The back of their neck is all stinking shit. So no, go home.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Okay. You gonna pick this up Wednesday?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to cut you out, but we ain't got much time left, so he'll finish up on Wednesday, y'all. Just hold on. That's a lot. Yeah, okay. Interesting. My pet peeve is I don't like people that don't use common sense. It bothers me. It really annoys me. Like if you don't have common sense, like don't talk to me because I'm a very logical person. I'm very analytical. And so that really triggers me when you don't like, again, it's especially when you want me to believe that you are intelligent, then don't say stupid things to me. Right. You don't.
Right. Yeah.
Don't ask me a question that is obvious. Right. Like, no, I don't. I don't appreciate people saying that there's not dumb questions. There are. There are. So if somebody tell you there's not a dumb, there is. Yes, there are. So again, my children don't really care when I go there with them. But again, when I asked one of my kids, I said, "How much is $20, $50 bills?" She said 90. I said, "You can't never get to 90 at any point with $50 bills. So what are we talking about?" So again, it's just like, come on, just use your brain. It's okay to stop and think before you talk. And I'm not saying you can't make mistakes. I misspeak. And again, I'm not perfect, but I just don't like when people don't use common sense. That's all.
Well, the follow-up to this, you titled this the Black Love Series. Are those pet peeves something that X's out potential love interest?
You just gotta come to an understanding. You gotta understand that I'm not a morning person. If you try to have a conversation with me at 9 a.m., I'm just gonna look at you and not speak. When I get home from work, I need to go in my little area, close the door, and just look at you and just act like you ain't standing there. Because black, you got to give me a couple hours to light an incense or something. You just got to understand that's who I am. If you can't deal with that, then you're not gonna like me.
Wow. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, again, y'all. I just wanted to find out these things. These are conversations we have. Again, Devin and Lee are going to write a book for 2024.
Yeah, man, because they got a goddamn laundry list, man.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Pet peeves for dummies 101. Here it is. Just check it out.
Right.
Again.
I think we should be relationship experts personally. I'm just saying.
Thank you. I agree.
All right, Pebbles and Bam Bam, well, y'all start.
Hey, y'all gonna do that thing like Peaches and Herb then.
Right. Garlic and cilantro, something. I don't know.
We ain't lying no more about who we are in 2024 to please people.
Hello.
Well, I know it. I heard that.
That's a great point.
I've accepted. This is really me.
Yes, sir. Well, listen. I at the end of the day, this is why I love this show. This is why I love this show, because we don't do nothing but tell the truth. So again, if y'all want a little more truth, well, y'all like to hear it, here you go. Lee Black is gonna holler at y'all. Hear me roar.
Here we go.
This is an apology. For a long time, I have not liked Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King, and I previously called them dog head hoes.
I remember that.
Right.
I was actually on this show.
I do remember that too.
I remember you talked about them really bad. Yes.
And for a long time, I have looked at them in that way. And I had a true dislike for them dog head bitches. But I owe Gayle King an apology. She recently did an interview, and it made me look at her in a whole nother light. I was fully convinced that she had it out for black men. She is very much, I feel like, responsible for how R. Kelly appeared. Now, he did it to himself, but that interview.
He didn't like the interview.
And I didn't see her and Oprah go after black men with the same zeal and zest that I've seen them going after black men, even Michael Jackson, this, that, and the other. But okay, I digress. She did an interview recently, and she talked about relationships and the fact that how a lot of men are intimidated to approach her because she's friends with Oprah, and she says some things that maybe see her in a whole different light. She said, my thing is, it's not a matter of competing. You want somebody who has a sense of humor, who's very secure, who's not intimidated by whatever all this is, that just sees you for you. She went on to talk about, I am really attracted to men of color. I just am. I love how a black man says mother effing baby. Nobody says it like y'all. It's just the way that it's said. I don't even know how to explain it to you. I love how they say, hey, baby, and then how they say mother effer. And to hear her say that, I saw her in an entirely different light. And what made me proud is it coming from her at this stage was it gave me hope. We're living in a time now where the African-American male has been relegated to a non-existent status. We can't win. You look at what happened with Majors, and you see what's happening with P. Diddy, and you see a lot of our high-profile African-American men, and we've gone from being kings thought of in that light, even though we all aren't, until not even being wanted or needed. Now that women have sat on the throne, and to hear all of the rhetoric that's been spewed about who we are, what we are, we have been relegated to a back seat. And to hear a powerful, prominent woman speak that about black men, and to say that she likes the authenticity that we bring to it, it made me proud. I feel a whole different way about her, and it gave me so much hope. So Gayle King, if you ever watch this show, I apologize to you profusely. And baby, you get my mother effing apology. Absolutely. And for us black men out there, keep rowing. Don't change a thing.
Already.
All right.
Already.
All right.
Oh, man.
You gonna let that $7 slide she come by there?
This is a test. This is only.
Oh, no, I was just teasing. That's what's up, man. No, I remember
He's giving me the green light to continue to be me.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
right.
As you should.
That's
wow,
right. Yeah,
that's good.
You were very upset about that R. Kelly interview. I remember that. Yeah, you talked about them really bad. So yes, Gayle, he means it.
You see DJ comment.
Upcoming book.
DJ been on me, man. DJ been on me.
He be on it.
That's it,
DJ
man. You still here? I'm telling you, listen. It can't be in her house in the morning. He sure can't be in his house at night. So I don't know. Y'all gonna be homeless. Yeah. Wow. That's good job, DJ. Way to bring the comedy. Yeah. All right, listen, y'all. It is final thoughts time. Again, I always appreciate being with my family. It's amazing. I sacrifice some pillow time with my wife for this one. So I just want y'all to know I really be sacrificing sometimes.
Well, I don't have no significant other to sacrifice, so I'm just here.
Me too.
Listen, okay. When they start doing, yes, sir. When they start doing door dashing for the ladies, we get y'all on. What happened to that dog?
No, I'm good on that. I don't need no dog or no door dash.
I'm talking about Black.
Do that.
Yes, Diane said I have always tried to let my black men. I have always tried to let my black men that they are, or let them know that they are wanted. Okay,
Thank you, yes. Diane.
I appreciate
that. We appreciate
just being here supporting us. That you let us know. I appreciate it. Wait, okay, so what happened to the dog? You supposed to get that dog last year, wasn't you?
No, I'm waiting on the prices to come down, and with the technology between AI, better models are coming out.
All right. Let's just all right. Final sister, come on, please. Just all right. Go ahead. Give us your final thought.
This is on a sad note, but I just have to mention it. I was watching a video this weekend in Virginia where somebody drove off the pier, just full speed off the pier, right into the water. Last I checked, they were trying to recover the vehicle. And when I paid attention to it, because if you with your windows up drove into the ocean, your car is going to float for a while until it fills up and then it's going to go under. But this car immediately went down, which made me feel like they had the windows down and this was planned. And I have noticed a lot of people just around me are dealing with depression, anxiety, going through things. 2023 was bad for a lot of people. A lot of us, I went through it in 2023 myself. But what I want to say, especially to Black folks, because we are the worst. You might need help. You might need to talk to somebody. I don't really believe in medications just because I don't. Because any pill for depression that can lead to suicide is not effective. If that's a side effect, suicide should not be a side effect of an antidepressant. Like, what's the point? But I just feel like sometimes we need to talk to people, reach out to someone if you know someone, and just do what we can to get that help. Because I just think there's a lot going on with us. And if you notice somebody's going through something or they just may want to talk to somebody and just be that sounding board and someone that person can trust. And I have tried to do better with paying attention to people to see if I can see anything behind their eyes. And so I just want to encourage everyone to do the same. Or if you're going through something, I want to encourage you to talk to somebody. They actually have therapy now online. You don't even have to go into an office. But that's what I want to say. That's what that made me think about.
That's what's up. Yeah. You're always doing good public service.
I agree.
Good job.
Miss Devin.
All right, Brother Kenny. Yes, sir. All right, brother. Enjoy it.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I always love being with my family. I want to thank Carol. I want to thank DJ. I want to thank Charles.
Yes.
And all those that commented, that come and watch us. We appreciate it. Miss Diane, we don't take that for lightly. We love each and every one of you guys. Make sure you come and you watch us and you share this to your social media platforms. I want to talk about chemistry. It was something me and my two brothers were talking before the lady of our crew came on. Chemistry is very important. I don't know if you guys that watch us know that none of these four people that you see on this screen, we have been in the same room together. But if you didn't know that, you would probably think that we kick it like that just because of the chemistry that we have created for this show. And we have created this chemistry because A, we love what we do. We intelligent and opinionated people, but we generally love one another and have not been in the same room with each other.
That's right. That's
right. Chemistry goes a long way, and we just want you guys to know that we don't take what we do for lightly when we get in front of these microphones. And so we love and appreciate every one of you all that support us and watch us and hit that like button. So
please,
I just wanted you all to know that, because you probably didn't know that. A lot of the people that's watching, you probably think that we kick it like that, but we've never been in the room together. So that's my final thoughts.
Listen, and he is not lying, because when I end this show, they gone. You hear me? They out of here. Matter of fact, Devin probably got her button on leave the studio right now. She ready to go. Okay, no, I'm just teasing. No, that's real. Kenny tell the truth, though. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Black, let's have it, baby.
I love it. And in keeping with the theme of family, and me and Sister D been on Simpatico all night.
Yeah.
Where she talked about your mental health. I want to reinforce the financial health for 2024. Just like last week's show, it was reposted in TFG's His and Hers Relationship Perspectives, challenging men to get a Black doctor and get their prostate tested. I hope we do the same here. You don't have to make big changes, but I want to challenge the family, all of us. My family right here, but even over viewing people. Make sure you let your loved ones know, where to take care of your wealth. Have the codes to your bank account. I'm talking about people you trust or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you have a beneficiary, they need that information, to how to get in if something happens to you. And again, we need to start thinking about, things like death and burial, so we won't become a burden on our family members. These are things we don't talk about. A lot of us don't have insurance, and so from a financial health perspective, think about that and make sure that we are looking after our loved ones, making it easier on them, so that, we want to be responsible. A lot of times we tend to think of making a will is something for people who are rich. No. think about it from this perspective. If something happened to you right now, who gets your home? Who gets your car? You know, and we keep pushing that back, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. These are important things. So in 2024, I want us to be better and more responsible. I made a conscious effort to make sure my sister and my niece, who are my beneficiaries, have all of my information, because I've worked too damn hard and got this far that if something happens to me, for that to go to somebody else. And they already have clear instructions. I prefer to be cremated. Don't waste that money to celebrate me in a different way. But I want my family want to be a burden, you know. So even I've given an extra key to my best friend. So when my fat black ass falls out of here and you can't reach me, you rush and you get here first, and you get all the liquor out of here before the maintenance people do. God bless you.
Boy, you crazy, man. Really? You talking about getting the liquor out of here before the maintenance people.
I have a full bar. I have a ridiculous amount of liquor in here.
I believe you. Yes, sir. Congratulations. All right. Yeah. All right, my daughter's closer to being a pharmacy tech. All right, congratulations.
All right. Congratulations. That's what's up.
Yeah, all right, man. That's it. Carol says I agree, and I have made provisions for that. Don't let the state take it. That's right. They sure will. Yeah. They sure will.
They sure will.
Yeah, man. Listen, just a side note, man. Listen, y'all don't discourage your kids just because the first thing they tried to do didn't work. They got time. But if you got their social security number and you done jacked up their credit, then you done messed them up. So get them time. They'll get on their feet. It's all right. Yeah, but so anyway, yeah, so good job. Yeah, so all right. Here it is, my final thought, ladies and gentlemen, and we out of here. What is the best way that you can be distracted? Now, I'm not saying it's easy, but if you had to be, I'm going to ask Lee last.
You really want to ask me this question right now with this red cup?
Listen, we all grown. We all grown, and the folks want to know. Okay, so Devin, you're going to go first. Okay, so, but what is it that could easily the best way to distract Devin? What's the best way to distract them?
Someone being disrespectful to not just me, anybody around them. It catches me off guard. I don't do disrespectful people.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, okay, go ahead, Kenny. I don't know. Both of y'all probably cut up.
That's my Capricornian brother right there.
I see. Who's gonna be more raunchy?
Y'all send the kids to bed right now.
Okay, all right.
Seeing a naked woman on payday.
Okay, all right. Y'all use your imaginations. I don't know. All right, yeah. Aloysius Black, come on.
She ain't even got to be naked for me. A fat pumping ass do it for me every time. Every time.
So you just like it's more than $7. That's all I was.
So you like a little junk in the trunk, huh? All right.
It gets me. I could care less with her face. She could have a big fat eye in the middle of her head. If that ass is fat, she got me.
Wow. Okay, well, I have a point to make then about being distracted, but y'all take a look at this.
You okay?
He's a numbskull.
Oh, damn.
Listen, I know we all get distracted sometimes, but listen, at least if you're gonna be distracted, just make sure you're not on a bicycle in the middle of the street.
Good night.
And a parked car sitting right there. So again, listen, I know we stay focused. We're on our task, but I don't, again, what I tell you, my pet peeve is I can't stand people who don't got common sense. That's got no goddamn common sense right there, y'all. Okay, so that's the whole point of it. Have some common sense if you're gonna be distracted, dummy. Right? Okay. Well, anyway. All right, y'all. Listen, that's Lee, that's Devin, and that's Kenny. Listen, y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday. We out. Peace. Y'all, they finna leave right now. Watch them.